Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is David Pinto. They also call me Tips with Dave. And today we are going to talk about my Legion secret once again, but I am going to take it from a different perspective today. So hopefully this video is very helpful for you. That's the whole purpose of me creating these videos every single week on this channel, because it drives me to provide you the information that firstly you can use, you can take and go out there and apply it for yourself. That is the purpose of these videos. Now at any point of time, if you do want to work with me more personally, there's going to be a link in the description of this video that is just basically to a course that you can get access to me directly, and that course is my own course. It's related to this process, this whole system that I'm talking about. But I want to give you guys perspective on my Legion secret. So most of the people who do come to watch my videos every single week are either doing their due diligence on my Legion secret as a source, as a traffic source, or they are members of my Legion secret that are looking for new strategies, or they're people who are really considering this decision of getting my Legion secret, but they are on the fence and they want to know the truth behind it. I don't think anything can be shared other than the truth on this channel because I have been in my Legion secrets for almost 2.5 to almost 3 years right now. Almost 3 years. It's about 2 years and 9 months that I've been a part of my Legion secret, and I think I've got the enough of results and everything else to be able to share with you guys. I've made, using my Legion secret alone, I made over $10,000 already online within different affiliate marketing networks. These are my results. Obviously, they're not guaranteed for you. But what I have shown is that we're not chasing the hype, we're not chasing the dream. We're trying to look at consistency and what makes sense for us. This is not a tool that you can use to make millions and get free from a job. No, but it is a way for you to get in the door of affiliate marketing, understand what it is, and see whether you would like to do it in the future. Okay, so that is something that I personally recommend. I think it's a good stepping stone. That's what I would say. I'm using it as a fundamental aspect of my entire business. I'm going to share with you guys my strategy in a second. But I also opened a new My Legion Secret account, guys. I literally this week I opened a new account. We're in the beginning of November. I've shared with you guys my results, and I decided to talk about what are you going to do when you just get started with my Legion secret? At least the recommendation that I have based on the experience that I have got also. So that being said, let's jump into it. I'm going to share with you guys my strategy very quickly. It's a very simple overview of the strategy, and I talk about this every single week. So don't worry, you can watch my other videos. There's an entire playlist in the description in case you guys want to check it out. And at any point of time, if you like what you're hearing, if you want to give me some feedback, feel free to comment below. Let me know. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification if you are really enjoying the content. I don't want people on this channel who don't enjoy this content that I'm sharing. Okay, that I guess that's obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway. So I use my Legion secret as a catalyst basically to be able to create an advertising budget for myself. What does that mean? I use advertising like Facebook ads, YouTube ads, like also solo ads, basically primarily solo ads, but I also try to use the other advertising methods, paid advertising, to be able to build my email list. The reason why I do this is because I struggle with doing free content marketing strategies. Specifically, I'm saying it very openly, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm getting better at it. But at the end of the day, I do have a full-time job, so my time outside, I like to have a good work-life balance, and my time outside my job is really important for me to spend time with my dog, be with the people I love, live my life to the best of my ability, take care of myself, and so on and so forth. I think those are higher priorities than actually putting in the work and the effort to just make money online. That's personally my way of thinking. So I don't go for the hype. I don't go for all those big shiny objects that are there. Don't get me wrong, we all are human beings, we're all going to get tempted by it. I've seen that it's been more valuable for me to focus, and it's been more level-headed for me to focus. So that's personally why I personally got into my Legion secret, and I also use it in this manner, right? So that's the paid. It creates a budget for myself that, as you can see, step one is using my Legion secret to send out an email every single day to an offer on either Warrior Plus or ClickBank or JVZoo or any other specifically wealth-based offers, because that's the kind of leads that you're getting with my Legion secret. And when I make a sale there, I then utilize that money to be able to buy advertising and build my email list. And this is how I've got consistently growing list. This is how I am getting results all over the place. Can it become more and more consistent? I believe so, but there's a next step that you need to take. So this is just the starting, right? This is just to get your foot in the door. After you start to generate a certain amount of results, and don't get me wrong, when you start to generate $300 to $500 every single month, for some people that's a lot. For me, that is just a stepping stone. Okay, that's just, I know that there is the potential is much, much more. So obviously, in order for me to multiply that, I need to take the effort and do it also again. So I started with this mindset. I started with my Legion Secret 3 years ago almost, with just one account. And for 1 year, I focused on just doing step one. Did not focus on step two. My aim was step one. Why? Because I needed that fund to start to build. The first month, I made about maybe $90, if I'm not mistaken. The second month, I made a little bit more. And then I started to understand the whole process and get to around $300 to $500 every single month with one account only. Based on that, I made a decision to go into my second account. So last year, I decided to take a new network. And by the way, the first year, I just promoted one product alone. I did not promote 2 products. I didn't promote 3 products. I didn't change every month. I realized that it doesn't matter what product you are promoting as long as it's in the make money online niche, in the wealth niche, is training, make money online offers, programs, etc., that can help an individual in this journey of affiliate marketing or side hustles, these kind of things that are related to wealth building. Okay. So that being said, as long as it's in that field, it really doesn't matter what product you have. The only purpose of it is paying attention to what kind of emails you're writing. Now, if you guys want to know exactly what kind of emails I am personally writing, feel free to check out the course, because I go into detail. I'm not going to spend that time here, but that's what I focused on for the first year. So it didn't matter what product. I proved my point by using one product and consistently getting sales with that product for the entire year, and the list didn't get bored about it. Why? Because there are new fresh leads coming in every single day. So that's what it is. That being said, I forgot to mention, My Legion Secret, guys, is a product that offers you 100 to 200 leads every single day, and you can email those leads. You basically have an autoresponder. You're spending $30 a month to maintain it, and $30 as a startup fee. So $60 your first month, and then $30 every single month after that. And they don't guarantee you any sales. They only guarantee you leads. The sales is a consequence of the marketing efforts that you put in. I want to make this very clear, because sometimes people just think, oh, I'm going to join something and send an email, I'm going to make sales. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. You have to put in the work and the effort in order for you to get those sales. So that's how it works. And I've been doing that. So first year I had one account. Second year I opened a second account, and that has been doing well. And at the same time, what I noticed, I was on that second account, I was playing around with it a little bit more. So I was using every month a different ClickBank offer in a similar zone. So based on skills, if you see the way I think, it's always on a specific topic. So I'm using ClickBank, for example, on my second account with offers, side hustles that are writing job offers, social media offers, and so on. Okay, so these are the kind of offers. They are also based on 12 or 14 years of ClickBank sales. So they're offers that convert any which ways. They all speak about the similar things, and they're also all in the same by the same vendor, just have different categories. So instead of changing it up a lot, I said I'm going to just focus on, what is this doing? These are giving me a stepping stone side hustles. I'm earning. Yes, I'm exchanging time for money, but I'm also getting into a playground of understanding what the product or service is and learning about it. And so that was the topic that I took, and I started to play around with it and use those kind of emails. Now, definitely I can improve and can change, but that was what I focused on. And I started to generate about 280 was, I think, so the highest that I got with ClickBank. So I know I'm working towards that 300 goal as well within the second account. But what I did is I also tested some other offers that I saw work for me. So I decided to get a third account this year, and that would be $90 to maintain every single month. I can always go down to 2, I can always go down to 1, but I want to keep it at 3 right now, and I want to focus on generating that extra 300, right? So I'm multiplying my efforts here because it makes sense. Okay, and all these funds that I'm generating are all leading to the similar thing. So step 1, step 2. Okay, so let's say the third account is generating me $300 a month. I'm going to take that third account, I'm going to send it to a system or a funnel that builds my email list. That is it. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Doesn't matter how many accounts I have, that's the process I follow. Now, that being said, guys, when you first join, so this is my new account on My Legion Secret. As you guys can see, I have about 100 lead. Actually, let me go here and show you guys. You'll see that I have about 100 every single day. So I joined on the 31st. So 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So that means I have a total of, if I go here right here, you'll see a total of 600 leads, I believe. Yeah, 600 leads totally that I have to email. Okay, so every day I get 100 leads from it. I'm not focused on promoting anything else. But you might say, David, how do you get started with, sending out emails? So this is what I did, guys. Okay, and this is just to show you and initially how I start engaging my list. Because what I will say, the biggest takeaway in these last 3 years is that if you focus on your emails, you're going to get results. Now, guess what? You can see that I've been sending since the 31st. Okay. Now, what I'm going to show you very clearly in a second is that less than, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and I've already made a sale. Okay. I've already made a sale. So I'm going to show you guys that so that it's clear and it's understandable. This is how I started. Okay. I started with talking about my name, telling a bit about my story, talking about my journey. Why? Because when I go and then I share a picture of myself and I obviously share a couple of things, and in this first week I would recommend also having it like a series. Okay, now I didn't make it completely a series, but you can make it a series so that you're teaching them about yourself. It's very important for you to refer and start to speak about this, because this is how they're building their know, like, and trust with you. And at the end of the day, yes, new leads are coming in every single day. So you will start after the first week, you're giving bit by bit a little bit about yourself to this entire newer leads as well. And then after those 7 days, as you learn every single day, it's very easy for you to put your whole story in a short summary of a paragraph. Okay, without saying your name or anything like that, but you can just tell a little bit about yourself. So that's what you're learning. If you take a story based angle in the first week, that's what you're learning within the first week. Okay, and then you add it slowly to all your emails in a paragraph so that it's there in your entire email that you're writing. This is just something that you have to put in the work and the effort. I can't give you templates for it, guys. Your story is different than mine. You're going to resonate differently. You speak differently. So it's very important for you guys to put in the action. Now, obviously, you can leverage tools like ChatGPT, but make sure that you are teaching that tool to speak in your own voice, and that's going to make the biggest difference. That's really going to make the biggest difference. By the way, I do have some prompts that are available within my course in case you guys are interested, but that's something that is very, very important. Okay, so that's what you do to slowly build it up. So even though, for example, yesterday on the second I got only 7 clicks, and on this day I got only 8 clicks, and yesterday I only got 5 clicks so far, and this is coming up, okay, because sometimes people open their emails after some time. So I always check after a week to more or less see on average how many clicks I've got for the week. So that's what it is, and you can see that it's growing. Okay, so these will be easily going up, and I'm going to start to try to get this more consistent. So the open rates are going to be trying to be more consistent, and then the clicks are going to be trying to be more consistent as well. My aim always is to get at least 100 clicks per email, but obviously out of 100 emails, I'm not going to get 100 clicks, okay? It just doesn't work like that. 27% is already quite good. 34% is already quite good, and then so on and so forth. So it's gonna take some time, but it makes sense. Okay, so you're telling a story in the first week, and then after that your story is going to go in a paragraph in each of your emails. This is how you start to improve and talk about it, so that it's not random things that you're randomly sending, but it is all connecting the dots so that the product in itself makes sense. Okay, now let me go over and show you guys. Okay, so this account I'm using for specifically one offer that I have, and the moment I make enough sales in those offers, I might change it, but for now I'm using it with one offer. So I'm going to show you guys very clearly the sale that I just made. All right, guys, so here I am, and I have to be very careful with like showing any names and stuff like that. This is why I'm being really careful with this video. But I wanted to show you, okay, you can see on the 1st of November, there was a sale that came in for the mega link, and it came in $14. And this, okay, I want to show you guys transaction. It says the date was the 1st of November. Okay, now look at this. Okay, 1st of November, this is when I sent this email. So it's either this email right here, or it came actually from this email right here, because I believe it was the next day. Okay, so somebody came to these two emails, because ever since I changed the strategy, this is the only place right now that I'm promoting this. Okay, this is literally the only place that I'm promoting it right now, and I have my tracking link there. So this is why I know specifically that it's coming from here. So this means that either the first or second email that I sent, I already made a sale. Now, does this happen with everybody? It doesn't. But the thing that I've seen the biggest difference is literally, I believe that it is the emails itself. Okay, there actually is, I think, another sale that I got, but just to show you guys, I went over here and you can see that the OLSP system, it says 13 hours ago I earned a commission right there. Okay, this is literally, yeah, 13 hours ago, and it's not yet showing in this section right here on the commissions, and I will check with the support why it's not showing. But this is a second commission that I believe that is coming through exactly this exact method, because as I said, I'm sharing this opportunity with the mileage and secret offer. Okay, but guys, I don't randomly share it. Remember that. Okay. The way that I'm doing this is because I want to really consistently show up with these offers and show you guys that it really doesn't matter what offers you're doing as long as you're focused on the emails. That is my main core element right there. Now, I just want to briefly cover the thresholds. So when you have your leads, you get your first threshold that you get is 9,000. So it basically accumulates 100 every single day until you have 9,000. So it's about three months of worth of leads that you're going to get, and then after that you can send basically to 9,000. I keep it at this threshold of 9,000 because I think it keeps the emails fresh. If you want to check out the video that I have explaining this logic, the thought process behind it, I can, but it just makes sense. And the second threshold that you have is 200,000. I have not yet reached. Imagine, I'm almost 3 years in with my first account and I have not reached 200,000 leads. So you have a lot of time. As long as you put in the work and the effort, it is very much possible to start to generate commissions and sales. But again, my aim and focus is, when you're starting, start off with the storyline and then get into getting that story into every single email. It doesn't have to be the same. It should be different elements of your story in each and every email. That's what the key is. Okay. Other than that, if you have any questions, let me know. I personally am just getting started on another accounts journey, so I'm excited to document this and share this with you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I will catch up with you guys on Wednesday for another video. Have a great day and keep paving the way for dreams to come true. Cheers. See you.